Ah, yes, another playthrough of the PlayStation. But this is Bomb Pal here, and today we got a playthrough of Crash Bandicoot 1, the very first one. I'm playing this through the PSN on PS3 when they had a Crash sale, which was a pretty nice sale. Got it and got the first Pyro. But I actually only just recently beaten Crash 1 100% not that long ago. And I always wanted to play Crash because I first got Crash for my birthday, and I got it the same time I got Final Fantasy VII many years back. And well, let's just say one of those games was ignored pretty much completely, and which being Crash. And I've always felt a little guilty about it, as strange as it sounds, about kind of ignoring Crash. So I wanted to at some point go back and play the first Crash, and I did, and it's a good game. I like it. It's a little rough if you're going for a 100% run.
We have not determined the cause of past failures. Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general, and he will lead my Cortex commandos to
And to think Crash was going to be the general.
This time I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly! Into the vortex! Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Poor Crash.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female bandit.
Hey Tana, that we'll never see again, I think. But before we start the game, let's look at the options. Okay, that was good options. But this playthrough is going to be 100%. The way I edited this together, there's not going to be a whole lot of on-screen deaths. There will be some, but I'm trying to edit as much, really filler as much as possible with this one. Because who really wants to see, watch me crash and burn, sorry to pun, all day, and just try to get a move on with it. Here I was trying to, because Crash actually has an idle animation, but I can never get it to show up whenever I'm recording, so, yeah, what can you do? But the main of the game is, try to get from one level to another. It's pretty straightforward, and if you want to 100% it, just break all the boxes as possible. And some levels won't let you do that until you get a gem. You get a gem from breaking all the boxes in each level. And some gems are colored, and the colored ones let you go back to previous levels so you can find hidden boxes. Simple as that. It's really simple game. It's not hard, like, it's not NES hard, I would say.
What have I got?
But, like a lot of people have said in the past, 2 and 3 just seem to, which I actually have only played 2 of a demo version, never played 3, but anyway, I was just saying that, like a lot of people in the past said, nothing's really wrong with Crash 1, it's just dated and has some weird quirks about it that 2 and 3 fixes up. And you got the Aku mask here, which gives you, if you collect 3 of them, it gives you invisibility. Or I just butchered that word, but anyway, it just like normal that word stuff. But there is a little bit more story that the manual goes through that it doesn't explicitly say it in the game. Basically, Crash and Aku make a deal to help one another because Cortex is polluting the islands, and Aku does not like that. But with that, that's the first level, and that's the first gym too, so we don't have to worry about this level again. Also, another quirk about the first Crash Bandicoot is you can't really save whenever you want. You can only save after getting a gem or beating a ton of bonus level. Again, 2 and 3 improves on this quite a bit. Okay, Jungle Rollers. Technically, you can get this if you can get the gem on this level. If you get into the third mask. But I'm not gonna get it this time. I'm gonna wait till get the gem. And I've tried, but I could never get it to work to get all the boxes in one go without the gem. It's a lot easier just getting the gem for this level.
What have I got?
Gotta let the masks help you out quite a bit in this game. Yeah, as you can see, I jumped on that beam there, but I was unable to really get to the boxes there. But hey, no big deal. We'll come back to this level once we have the proper gem for it. Also, another quirk about this game, the TNT boxes. Just say like there's a bunch of them and you set one off and it explodes. If you're a good distance away from it, that only TNT box will explode, not the other boxes or any other TNT next to it. It's kind of weird. But what can you do? It's early PlayStation. They were trying to figure some stuff out. And this is the Tana bonus level I mentioned earlier, where you can save the game if you make it all the way to the end of it. And Tana's just stunned in disbelief that Crash didn't save her then and there. And look at that, we're already 3% done with the game. Hoorah. Darn mosquitoes. Well, Venus flytraps, but same thing. Also, when you spin enemies into one another, you get a Wampa fruit as just a little bit of a reward. You're like, hey, you did this. Here's a little thing. But I didn't miss them. I just couldn't get them. I just couldn't get those 3 boxes. The Great Gate. Well, this is another level. We won't be getting the gem just yet. And another thing with Crash's levels is, they start out short. Like, I think this is really the first long one, if I recall.
What have I got?
But, some of Crash levels I feel just goes a little bit too far. Or a little bit too long. But, maybe that's just me, because really, if you know what you're doing, you can probably beat just about every level in 3 minutes, which really that's not long. I guess it just feels longer because the numerous tests, deaths trying to get 100% go in one go, because another quirk with this game is if you die in the middle of the stage, then the box is reset. And I believe that, like, even if you go back and get those boxes and then make it to the exit, the screen won't come up anyway. So you pretty much, have to do everything in one go, break all the boxes and whatnot.
What have I got?
But that's Crash Bandicoot in a nutshell, I think. And just from here on out, that's what we're doing. And you'll probably see my life count fluctuate because editing and whatnot. I like the music. It's very basic, but well, it's not basic, but it's more atmospheric. Well, it's music. I don't know. I like it. That's what I'm trying to say. Fortunately, in the bonus levels, the boxes don't count towards your 100% completion, so you don't have to worry about that. You crash one anyway. And I messed up that very thing. That's actually one of the hardest things for me in this game, in Crash, for some reason, is jumping on consecutive boxes back and forth. A level later down the road is a good example of what I'm talking about, and I'll point it out once we get to that point. Again, you're actually able to possibly jump over that checkpoint there, but it's just, might as well just wait for to get the gem to do it. So we'll be coming back to that level at some point. But right now, boulders. This is very fun levels. I do like the boulder levels. They're fun levels. Also, as the date of this video recording, or commentary recording, however you want to look at it, Crash Remastering is going to be a thing, so it's going to be fun. We'll see how that turns out. Just follow the Wampa through, and I'll help you through this trail here. Also, if you jump and zigzag a little bit in the air, you actually go a little bit faster, just in case the boulder gets a little too close for comfort for you. And we got our second gem. And we're up to 4% now. Alright, just 96% more of the game to go. Fun times to be had. Fun times. Good old upstream. I think this is where the first level that really started to give me trouble, if I recall.
What have I got?
Just because when it comes to platformers, I am impatient. I kind of just, that's just my biggest thing really, is patience in these kind of games. Watch out for the fish, they're very deadly. The green fly lily plaid traps, they don't close until you jump on them for a little bit. The blue ones has a set pattern to it, so, or has a pattern to it, maybe not a set pattern. So just watch out for them.
What have I got?
And as you can see, as demonstrated, but we're not going to be able to get the gem for this one just yet, so don't need to worry about editing out any deaths for it.
What have I got?
shown by those gems there. That's where we need a gem in order to beat this 100%. And also another set of them up ahead towards the first end of this level. But then once we get the gems for it, we can get to the second end of this level. It makes more sense than what I'm trying to explain it. Me explaining things makes it more complicated than it needs to be. And look at that, we're already 13% completed. 13% completion. I don't know. 13% something of the game. Oh, those darn leaves. The water looks very nice here. I gotta say, this is very nice water. Very pretty water. Alright, time for the first boss of the game. All the bosses in Crash are really simple. I make it much harder than it appears, because I'm not good at these games. But these bosses are really, really easy. I like their designs, though.
Oh my goodness.
Also, I like this music here, too.